Múltipla vida, história.
I have a rubber duck.
Okay. Okay. Peace. Peace. All right. team up? No! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! All right! Want to team up?
Let's make this quick.
Jimmy, pick up the pace. Forklift is out. 2-4 is go time.
Peace. No! Okay. Peace. Want to go together? No! All right. Want to team up? No!
Public lighting's out in several zones. Carry a torch.
sulennut. Ain't a fucking fat slob.
Peace! Peace! Peace!
Maintenance says they'll get to it eventually.
Report it anyway.
Security sweeps are happening, but don't...
Prep the pods, Raiders getting now or get out.
Hey there! Hey, want to team up? No! Hey, Raider! Okay.
Peace. Peace.
Hey. I mean, I feel like it's obvious. Well, I'm not to sound like a bitch. I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm really fucking not. Quite the opposite. I feel like it's kind of obvious what I'm saying I'm sorry for. Like, going off, like, all crazy and shit. I mean, I feel like you knew that, though, and not to sound like a prick again, but, like, I'm kind of sure you knew what I meant, right? Or at least had an idea, right? Or whatever, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, but hold on, let me just shut this shit on my phone. Right, huh? What you mean? Right. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, wanted to confirm that. I mean, yeah, for sure. Maybe. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I needed to use the bathroom. It's been raining, huh? Didn't even know. Fucking bipolar ass fucking weather. Mind you, it is April now, so I think that's probably what it is. April showers. Because it's April now, so it's like... Wait, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Dude, don't pay attention to me, for fuck's sake. Don't pay any attention to me whatsoever. Just don't. You just had to, yeah. Good shit, GG, well played. That's all I can say. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just gonna say well played. It's kind of... That's all I got as far as that. Fuck. Yeah, and that's the only other thing I've got. Whatever. I was tired, okay? I was tired. That's what I'm going to blame it on. I was tired. 100%. Great. Fuck. Yeah, I'm running out. Running out of e-liquid. I hate calling it vape juice because it just sounds fucking weird. Like, I don't know, it just does. At least, like, vape juice. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, people just, for some reason, they call it vape juice, and I don't. Like, at least I will try to go out of my way not to, because I don't know why they call it that. Like, they just call it juice. It's not fucking juice, it's liquid. Literally, like you just said, that's what I like, they call it vape juice, but then it's not actually on the fucking bottles and shit. It don't say that. It says e-liquid, or if you want, just vape liquid, because obviously you put it into a fucking vape. So yeah, just saying, I don't call it that. I mean, yeah, I might call it that, just I might have called it that before, but that's just because everyone else calls it that, and I just, you know, picked it up or whatever. But then that's what I'm saying. That's the point, is that I don't like calling that. It sounds fucking weird. Like, I said that before you even said anything, like about, oh, that sounds gross, because yeah, it kind of does. It just sounds weird. Anyway, I'm running out of vape liquid. Fuck. I mean, I could just go and get some. I can't be bothered. I really can't be fucking bothered. I just want to sit the fuck down and chill the fuck out. But yeah, just again to not, like, yeah, I guess I kind of already did, but no, not really, like, not properly anyway. Yeah, just sorry for, you know, sort of going overboard, maybe a touch, meaning quite a bit. And I'm hungry again. With ranch, what? Oh, right. Do you know what? It's mad. I actually, I see. I won't eat a pickle like that, and I ain't trying to talk shit. I'm just saying I won't. But don't get me wrong. Fuck yeah, you know, like a cheeseburger or whatever the fuck, yeah. Fuck the cheeseburgers that, dude. I used to say to people when we used to go to McDonald's and shit, I used to be like, yo, like, if you're not eating the gherkin, they'd be like, well, taking the gherkin out or whatever, or about to take it out. They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, dude, fuck that. Like, I would say I make sure, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they sort of like get a little utensil or whatever the fuck, or like a, you know, something that, you know, they can use to sort of get out without touching it, because I ain't trying to eat a fucking pickle that someone else touched. I got OCD like that. I can't do it. Even if I know their hands is clean and shit or whatever, you know, but still. But yeah, I used to tell people, yo, don't be wasting them fucking them pickles. You put them in my fucking burger. So they're called gherkins, but yeah, it's like same shit, innit? It's like just fucking sliced pickles or whatever the fuck. Right. I mean, I know. I don't even. It's stupid. I know it's stupid. It's like, dude, I'm like, when it comes to all these weird little ways that, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I call it out, and I'm like, well, not call it out as such, but I would definitely sort of think about it, and I'd be like, why? Like, why do we call it that? It makes no sense. It's a fucking pickle. Which is funny because fucking and that's kind of like why I don't even like calling it a pickle. I just there's nothing for me to call it without sounding sort of like I'm saying it in a weird way or whatever, because like my friend, like I mentioned them before, like Nikki and George or whatever, but their mum would, like, she would refer to the downstairs, like male downstairs, as a pickle, and I'm just like, really? Like, why, dude? Why you gotta say it like that? Just call it, like, you know, private parts or some fucking shit, you know, just trying to put me off the fucking pickles and shit. Yes, yeah, she, not me. Yes, I don't ask, man. Don't ask. I don't know, man. I don't like, some people just be called it. Sorry, my pad's all like, I don't know if it was bugging out or not. My audio was bugging out. I figured it was because my audio was bugging out. What is it? Like, I don't know what it is with people and their weird little ways of saying shit. It's just like, just call it what it is, or find a better way. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like everyone just would say, you know, like private parts or some shit like that. You ain't got to be, you know, trying to put me off of pickles and shit. Like, nah, like that's weird, man. And it's annoying. Like, just that people use certain words to sort of describe shit, or like to reference like something or whatever. And I don't know why. Just call it what it is, or find a better way of, do you know what I mean? Like, sort of being a bit more like PG or whatever about it. Fucking weird people, man. No offense to them. No offense. It's just it's you know, it is what it is. I'm not trying to fucking judge them over it. I'm just saying it's like I would wish that they just found a better way of saying it. I mean, God rest her soul in that, because she, you know, passed away a long time ago or whatever. But fuck, you know, my friend like got in touch just randomly. I'm like, yo, what's good? And he's like, oh yeah, fucking, you know, at first he said his dad passed away, and then not long fucking later he's telling me his fucking mum passed away. I'm like, fuck's sake, dude. And so I wasn't even, do you know what I mean? I'm not even in London. I was in Wales. I couldn't even go and see him. And it's just, you know, because I mentioned her, and like, I would feel bad not to sort of mention that and not to get all depressed or, you know, anything like that, because, you know, like I helped her more than anybody. I helped her more than her own kids. Imagine. Fucking helping her, like, because she was, without sounding like funny about it or whatever the fuck, because really not the idea, quite the opposite again, in terms of, like, she was chill as fuck, do you know what I mean? She was super cool. And what's it called? She was quite overweight, to say it, just say it, just straight or whatever the fuck. And I would help her out, with like housework and shit. I'm not going to say her kids never, like, Nikki and George, right? It's about, George is my age, Nikki was a bit older than me. Fucking hell, to think. He's like, dude, he's like 37. He's nearly 40. Dude, that's fucked. By the way, sorry, let me just finish first. I would, because that just made me think of something, which I did think last night after we sort of ended the call and shit or whatever, and you went to sleep. And I kind of did, I'm not going to lie, I did think of this. I just want to sort of just quickly, just go over that just briefly, and not go crazy or nothing like that. But, I would help her out, like, way more than anybody, even her own 2 sons or whatever. But, like, again, not to say they never help her, because they did, just not as much, or not when she sort of would ask and shit, and they would just be like, yeah, whatever, and, let's say, effectively tell her to, like, fuck off. And I was always just thinking to myself, like, how the fuck, bro? Like, I know my mum treat me like shit and that, but fuck. Like, that's crazy that they, you know what I mean? Like, and their mum didn't treat them like shit like that at all, like, nowhere near. And not to go on about my mum and shit like that or whatever, like, oh, look at Yarrow's there with his fucking mummy issues or whatever. No, not even. Not fucking even. Just saying, just to throw that out there. Sorry. I need to just add some time. Alright, there we go. That should pretty much do it. What is it? I should probably get some water too, actually, while I'm here. What was it? So, yeah, like, I would help her out way more than anyone else. And, help her with the housework, like, clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen. Not like, she would do a little bit, or, she would do something, that she could manage. Like, I mean, she could do it, but it was like, why would I, I'm saying, like, I could see that, it's, I'm saying she's kind of like struggling to do it and shit, you know what I mean? So why would I not help? Like, that's me. Like, if I see someone that need help, it don't even matter, especially someone I know, someone I've known for years and shit or whatever, someone I'm effectively friends with, in terms of I'm friends with Nikki and George, and, well, it's like she was like my, I hate saying it this way, because, it's like, that's in a way, yeah, that's how I felt, but in another way, it's like, well, nah, she's just like my friend, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like my friend's mum and shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, but just to sort of say it like in an easy way, yeah, I kind of thought of her like as a second mum, you could say, in a way, in terms of she looked after me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, what is it? Like, and no one would take the dogs out for walks, like proper walks. I would. Not because she asked me, but because I'm like, yo, I'm taking Ice, or because they had 2, but not at the same time, because Ice would have killed the other one. And Ice was white, that's why he was called Ice. I thought, do you know what? He was such a cold fucking. He's a Staffordshire Terrier. He was cold as fuck. I used to take him out on the. I used to. They heard me talking about Bo and Ice, huh? So you got Bo, B-O, not Bo as in bow tie or whatever the fuck, no, just B-O, Bo. right? As in Bo Selector, like it's a TV show in the UK. You may or may not have heard of it. Probably not. Quite funny though, I will be honest. It's time I used to sort of watch, like my dad or whoever the fuck, right? Like, and it was a very popular TV show, but that's like where Nikki is Nikki's dog. Well, sorry. In terms of eating, really bother with the dog like that. It really pisses me off when people do that and they get dogs and they just don't bother with them and they don't do what they're supposed to do. Like, my brother, like, I ain't trying to shit on him right now, nothing. I ain't trying to come like that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's fucked in terms of, bro's got 3 dogs. One of them, all right, cool, you know, she's getting on and shit, so, you know, she'll go out in the, you know, he's got a big front garden, big back garden, right? So quite a little bit of space for them to, yeah, how you know? Oh yeah, I remember now, I sent a picture and they're all laying down on their new bed. Sorry, I completely forgot that. Completely forgot. I was gonna say, yo, how the fuck? What else? Oh yeah, hella popular. I mean, shit. Staffordshire Terriers. You got the little. See. Like, right. And that was essentially where it was for me with Ice and Bo, even though, yeah, they're like, you know, it don't matter. It don't matter what breed they are, they're smaller or whatever. I mean, they still got tons of energy, I mean, to say the least, right? And I'm just like, there was some of the nicest fucking dogs, yo. Bo was incredibly cute, and just such a loving little dog, right? Ice, the same kind of thing in terms of, like, you know, he was so nice and friendly and all of that, but he was quite a little bit bigger than Bo. He was like a king staff. Like, dude was tonk, built like a brick shit house. Not huge, like, but, you know, it was like, Bo was like, I could pick Bo up and just sort of carry him quite comfortably in my arms, for instance, and then yeah, Ice, nah. He was fucking, it was like, I don't know, like twice the size of Bo, say give or take. And yeah, I could probably pick him up, but fuck that, I ain't trying to hold on to him. He fucking weighs a ton. But yeah, fucking, I would take him out onto the front grass, or like, well, both, right? I take them out onto the front grass, they run around, let them off the lead and shit. Or I just sort of walk around the estate, or sort of like off the estate and down the road and sort of like spin the block or whatever the fuck. And yeah, it's just that's all I'm saying, is like, that is who I am. Like, I wanted to help Sally, Nikki and George's mum, and I wanted to help the dogs in terms of, I wanted to give them, you know, that exercise and you know, let them sort of you know, go a bit crazy on the grass and just run around and shit. And I would have like a I can't remember where it was. There was something, it was like not a stick, but it was like something that I had and I would bring with me. And I would sort of like, well, sometimes I wouldn't even bring that. I wouldn't even need it for him to do the same thing what I would do. And I would sort of hold my hand like right up, like my arm like right the way up, and he would come running at me, and then he would just jump in the air. He's not trying to bite my hand or nothing, but it's like, that's how you know he was just such a nice dog. And he would jump like as high as he could, and he would try and sort of like touch my hand with his nose. And I used to do that, and yeah, it was like really sort of like fun to just like see him like, you know, enjoy himself and shit. And anyway, so I was just gonna say, you said that, you know, your ex is like dog or whatever, and you know, you didn't like to see that, obviously, and it's like, oh, okay, all right, cool, sorry. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's fucking, yeah. Okay. No, sorry, I was thinking, right. Dude. This is what I'm saying. Like, one more, and I ain't trying to be all, oh my god, we have so much in common and shit. Like, I ain't trying to be cringe right now, really not. Not that I ever am. Fucking hell, like that, you know, like I need to fucking, you know, disclaim that or whatever. But shit, I'm thinking of maybe I just add a couple more minutes to that actually. Fucking, that's just one more thing that we do have in common. I'm just gonna be real. The fact that we have like empathy like that, it's, you know, and we don't like to see that kind of thing. If, you know, meaning if, well, no, exactly. I mean, yeah, right, exactly. That's why I've always said, I know it sound, I don't care. I don't even care if it sounds fucked or not. It's the way I feel, and that's that, and that's just that, right? I value the lives of animals more than human beings. In terms of human beings are supposed to be able to look after them fucking selves, right? At least in most cases, in terms of, you know, people who aren't, or who don't have, you know, certain like disabilities and shit. And you have no idea what that shit means to me. Like people who are disabled, whether that's physically or mentally or, you know, what have you. Like in terms of, you know, people who are blind, people who are Down syndrome, people who are missing a fucking limb or both, you know, both their legs and shit, which how many times have I seen that? People who are blind, like I just said, and, you know, how many times have I seen that? And it fucking hurts to see that shit. It really does. Because I couldn't ever possibly imagine, like, living my life like that. And I know, yeah, that's what people would say, oh, but, you know, yeah, depending on the person and shit or whatever, like, in terms of how long they've been like that. And yeah, you get used to things and it's like, becomes your new normal. Fuck that. You shouldn't have to live, they shouldn't have to live that way. There's no excuse for anybody to be able to say, like, oh, that's just, you know, luck of the draw and shit. Fuck that. Luck of the draw. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's not, that is the point of what I'm saying is, and that's what I fucking hate. People be like, trying to make like, sort of excuses as to, oh, like, as if that, because of the way, like, in terms of that they are that way, and they deal with, or they live with whatever it is that they're living with, and have to deal with on a fucking daily basis, don't make it okay. Like, there's nothing that anyone can say that makes it okay, or like justifies them having whatever it is, like, you know, a mental disability or a physical disability. And it does. It fucking pisses me off when I see it, and I like it really gets to me in terms of I could never imagine in an infinite amount of time being able to cope with whatever it is, right? Like, so, you know, being blind or, you know, missing limbs and shit, it's just like, nah, I can't. I could never imagine what that's like. Now, obviously, but just the point that I'm trying to make is just that I don't like seeing it, because it's what I was going to say in terms of the way that I was this morning. It's unfair. It was unfair. I'm never unfair, ever. Even if maybe I might sound like I'm being a little unfair, it's like, I don't mean to, if that makes sense. And yeah, I didn't mean to, like, be unfair when I was saying everything that I said. I'm just going to be real. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it gets to that point and I just can't keep my fucking stupid mouth shut. But that's all I'm saying as far as that, all that stuff goes. It's like, that's what it is to me. It's unfair that they have to live that way when I don't, you don't. You know what I mean? How many other millions or billions of people don't? So why should they, right? Why? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that they should live that way and everybody else who doesn't have those, you know, disabilities, they don't have to live that way. And it's like, it's true what they say, right? Like, we all do, even me. But I try not to. I do, like, genuinely try to make a little effort to not take things for granted. That's what they say. Everyone, you know, like, people that don't deal with that kind of thing, or that don't have those things, you know, that they have to deal with in their life, it's like, you know, they take shit for granted. I mean, you know, I get to sit here, play the fucking game, eat, you know, food. I get to go out and do anything I want whenever I want. And yeah, it's easy to take that for granted. And I do try and sort of, again, make that little effort to sort of think, yeah, like, I'm lucky. Do you know what I mean? I am lucky, 100%. I don't believe in luck as such, but in that sense of it, like, yeah, I'm very lucky. that I don't have to deal with shit like that. Even though, yeah, I'm, you know, ASD or what, I don't care. That's just who I am at the end of the day. And, you know, like in terms of that stuff that I just said, you know, people with blind, people have these like all these like, you know, physical or mental disabilities and stuff, and it's to that level of like there's nothing that they can do to make that better, right? And they just have to, as much as it sounds shitty, they just have to deal with it. And that's what I'm saying. That's unfair, and I don't like unfairness, and that's why I do my best. And it's not really something I have to even try to do. It's just naturally who I am at the end of the day, and I am very fair. Like, I don't really know how else to say it, or just the example that I like to use, and I hate it because, like, it is a good example, but then at the same time, I'm someone who hates the concept of money just outright. Like, even though, yeah, I need money myself, and it is what it is, right? And that's just the way that is. So, but then if we was to walk down the road and, you know, I found like a 50 quid note, 50 pounds, like that's just a note. Like, you'll have like $100 fucking bills and shit. Like, we don't have 100 like pound notes and shit. 50, yeah, 20, but nothing after that. Like, you know, 50 is as far as it goes. What's it called? But if we found like a 50, like, you know, what we call a pinky, or some people call it a pinky, it's a London thing or whatever, or, you know, sort of like not even exclusive to London, but it probably originated from London, if anything, as most like sort of little phrases that people come up. Most of it came from London, to be fair. And I hate saying that, just like, oh, I'm from London. So I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care that I'm from the UK. I don't care that I'm from London, even though, yeah, I will say I'm not British, and I don't care if I'm not someone who's bothered, oh, I'm English and I'm so proud, or no, like, why? Like, why do I care about that? But if I'm going to say to anybody, that's why I said I'm from Brixton, to you know who, what are you slurping? Nice. I'm not going to lie, I'm like, damn, whatever that is, I know it's something that's got milk in it. And I love, like, you know, stuff that has milk, like milkshake or like fucking coffee and shit like that or whatever. Like, I'm not a coffee guy like that, but yeah, hell yeah, I love like a latte or a fucking, what do you call it? Like from McDonald's, I was addicted to those things. Like the fraps or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know how you say that shit. I don't care. All I cared. Oh, damn. I was gonna say, damn. I know. Damn. But yeah, yeah, I used to be addicted to those things. I was fully addicted. I was just spamming the fuck out of them. Yeah, with the cream and the fucking the syrup, not syrup, or what do you call it? I guess it's like syrup or some shit like that, or sauce, like toffee, like, or some shit. I can't remember. Caramel, not toffee. But yeah, I love all that shit. It's just I'm not like someone who goes out of my way now to like. I don't have coffee, like, ever. Like, tea and coffee. People are like, oh, a cup of tea? Bro, I don't even ever have tea bags in my house, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Fucking cup of tea. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind a cup of tea, like, but fuck. I ain't trying to just be like, oh, yeah, cups of tea on deck and shit like I'm my mum. Fuck. Like I said, fucking, yeah, she just spams that shit all day. 20, 30 cups of tea a day and shit. I'm like, god damn, how you drink so much tea? Huh? Yeah, what's good, Fear? Oh yeah, I'm just chatting to my friend. You can't hear them. So just in case you think I'm just chatting to myself or some shit, I know you didn't. It's a joke. Yeah, good to see you, by the way. Yeah, you're like the only person that comes to my stream, so appreciate you, bro. And yeah, I'm going a bit ham right now because just, I don't know, I'm hungry and I need to eat. I don't know, that's like the only excuse I've got for it, to be fair. But hope you're doing well though, man.
No problem, bro.
forgive do you know what? I don't know. We can maybe run a little quick raid. We got Bird City. Okay, maybe. Oh wait, we could feed Scrappy too. Give him some agave. There we go. Yeah, that's a happy Scrappy.
Came in earlier you talking about coffee and being
Ah.
England bro was ranting in dead face with tears of joy face with tears of joy face with tears of joy.
No, yeah, my friend was saying that they was just finishing their coffee. I was like, that they had a straw, like, and I could hear that they was like finishing. I was like, what's that? In fact, I might have to make a milkshake, to be fair. But yeah, we'll run a quick raid. Let's see. I'll probably bring an anvil, grab a augment and a shield. Probably just get a shitload of bandies
Oh
here.
yeah, nice. I used to be addicted to all that. I stopped with hot drinks unless I'm ill.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I used to be. That was like the only thing that I was really addicted to, coffee-wise, was the iced frappes or whatever from McDonald's. Like once I had one of those, I was instantly hooked on them. So I feel like that's the whole point of them in terms of, you know, they want you to like, they want you to become addicted to them or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they're putting something in there. I don't know. But yeah, let me grab some ammo. Shit, that's what I was meant to do.
No such
Yeah,
thing.
same.
No, you're good. You're good. Nice. I mean, I don't care. Like, I'm just saying. You're just making me want to go and make a milkshake now, even though I don't have a straw. But like, I don't need a straw. I just drink that shit out of the plastic bowl. Alright, some bandies. What am I doing? Alright, shield. I mean, you never know. So I might go down to an arc or some stuff. Alright, let's roll. Let me just check this timer quickly. Alright, I got like 12 minutes. Sorry about the beeps. Just wanted to check the it's like I don't know, I'm assuming you're from America, right? Yeah, I'm just making like what you guys call like pot pies or ham pies or whatever the fuck. We just call them pies.
Expedition.
Yeah, look. Expedition. Done and dusted. I just need to get, what's that, like just over 50k damage, and then we're good. Now I get everything. I don't know how delayed my responses are, because I'm seeing your messages come up and they actually play in my headset. But then I think my stream is delayed by probably like maybe 10 to 15 seconds, something like that. I actually forgot I was streaming, and it's like I heard a message in my eyes. I was like, "Yo, what?" And quickly realized, "Yep, I'm streaming." I don't think I changed the thumbnail, but it doesn't matter. I'm not too bothered about that. I just like to do it anyway, just because. All right, let's see what we can go find. Maybe some of those ducks. Let me just check in here. No. I'm just trying to get XP as well. So I no, aneurysm. What a name. Right. Oh, okay. Right. Aries ram. Aneurysm. Now, do you know what's funny? I do that sometimes when I just sort of, what's the word, like. So I'll look at a name and then.
Doing the damage.
Oh, you not? Nice. I got 12 days left anyway, so.
Like 10,000 or less.
Nice. Oh, you're like well ahead of me then. But yeah, I'll look at like names and stuff, and I'll sort of like think of a name that, or like a word or some shit that is like similar to that name. Just funny because I actually do the same thing on occasion. Oh, I got a raider. I'm in PvP. I don't know, like I got ratted like 1 billion times in the last, well, I don't know, hour 30 minutes. But then I was streaming earlier on as well, and then the stream, like I accidentally closed the game by accident. I was trying to go to my library, and I accidentally clicked on another game. So I cut the stream. But then I was probably playing for like maybe, I don't know, like an hour and a half. Yeah, goodbye, get out my stream. Can't even say something in the chat, or you know, give your boy a like or something. Not that I'm asking for it. I don't want no likes. Do you know what I mean? If you're not trying to give the like, then that's cool. I ain't asking for it. I'm just saying it would, it would be nice, right? Oh, what was that? Oh, it's stupid pianos, man. But yeah, I was playing for like maybe about the same time earlier on, so about an hour and a half or so. And I got ratted on Riven Tides like 2 or 3 times back to back. But I was running no loadout though, so it's like I couldn't really do anything. And I'm not bothered if I get ratted. It's not like I'm sitting there like, oh my god, I got ratted, like, all sort of like pissed off over it or anything like that. It is what it is. But it's just annoying when they flag, they'll do this and they flash and then you run past them and then you get ratted. Ah, dude. See, that's the problem, is if someone goes down and like, so say there's 2 guys and they was like, oh shit. So like one of them could get third partied and say it's the rat that gets third partied, but then you pull up and you don't know that it's the rat that's been third partied, right? And you go to defib them because you're just, you're chill and you want to, help out like other raiders and stuff. But then it's like Jesus Christ, dude, no. Leave me. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. Oh my god, there's a Rocketeer. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm cooked. Don't ask. I was going to say, don't ask how I even survived for that long, but whatever. Anyway, and I didn't realize that was a Rocketeer. I thought it was a Firefly. Yeah, safe. Rest in pieces. Well, absolutely decimated by hornets, wasps, and I would say a Rocketeer, but I don't think the Rocketeer hit me, so. But yeah, I'm kind of. Oh, at least I got defibs, or the defib, shall I say? Usually, I used to carry in like at least 2 or 3. So usually I just carry a stack, or at least 2. But yeah, I got like, I just need to find some moss, and I'll be on the 3rd pip for this. Which that's weird how they let you see the next, because before they didn't used to do that. They didn't let you see the next pip or like page or whatever you might want to call it. So at least that's good now, because you know what you've got to get for the next pages. Snap. I had one of those as well, and you only need 3. I had one of the Comet Igniters, and I sold it. Well, actually, I probably had like 2 of them, and I sold them. Different times, though. Like, I didn't have them both at the same time. And I've got enough. Oh shit! No, wait, I don't have. I need 3 more of the blue ship models. I just found rusted tools, but I died. Fertilizer, 10 of those. That's easy. You just go to domes on dam. Comet. Jesus Christ, what's the matter with me? Comet igniters, easy enough on Stella. Just go to loading bay, and there's like at least a good few of them sort of dotted about throughout the raid. Now we need. Oh my god. I've got 3 of these, so that's good. I don't need to try and take down any vaporizers, which are a massive pain in the ass, unless you use like a hole cracker. I had an agave, but I gave it to Scrappy just now. I need 8 of those. I mean, that's easy enough. Just go to buried and just farm those. What is that? Oh, you're chatting. There's no way. You need a turbine. Two of them. Bruh. That thing is the most dumb thing they've added. It makes no sense. Like, don't get me wrong, it's kind of cool to see it do what it does with the lightning and shit. Outside of that, I think it is the most dumb thing that they have added to this game. The Vaporizer did hold that title, at least in my opinion. But then I kind of like the Vaporizer inside. It's kind of cool, but at the same time. Oh, can you? Alright, good to know. Well, hopefully I can just spam arc couriers on like Dam or wherever, and hopefully, well, even like Riven Tides. You know, hopefully I won't sort of take too long to.
It's rare, but yeah.
I was gonna say it's no doubt extremely rare, but you never know. Hopefully I get lucky. I mean, you only need 2, so shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. Now I've already got like the legendary ship models. I've got 2 of those, so I can just do that. Roots, red coral jewelry, 3 of those, easy enough. You just spam archives, whether that's like the main sort of like bit of archives upstairs or even downstairs by the hatch. That's easy enough. Wait, what's this emote? Oh, another like sort of another like fist kind of based emote, like the fist pump or whatever, kind of like that, I guess. But it's like what's it called? You know, Nelson Mandela or some shit. I don't fucking know, some shit like that. You know, with the fist in the air. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. I do like this emote. I put it on like earlier on. Wait, where is it?
I couldn't quite catch. Yes.
Not that. Where is it? Not that. Ah, here. Is that it? Yeah, peace. Yeah, I do this when I kill rats and I knock them, and then I would just like hit the peace emote and then just knock them out.
Me and my mate almost destroyed it with 3 minutes left and rats killed us.
Damn. That's the worst part about this game probably, is when you do something like that, you take down something like really like tough to take down. Whether that be, you know, like a Rocketeer or I know, yeah, like the Hull Cracker makes things a lot easier, but still, if you're running like a Pharaoh or Anvil, it still takes a while. You know, sorry, not especially, but like especially if you're by yourself. But then if you've got like some friends or whatever, or you team up with a couple raiders, then it's definitely not too bad. But that's still like the most annoying thing, is when you end up taking something down and you you're on your way to loot it, or you're literally looting it and then you get raided. It's like the worst feeling. Like these things are so dumb, man. As far as the Vaporizers and the Rocketeers, that they sort of fly about in packs. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my food. Oh, there it is. Look, just as I said that. Shut up. Shush. Quiet. But yeah, I wouldn't expect you to stick around in terms of I'm just about to eat. I'm starving. I wouldn't have minded running another Bird City because I just died and, you know, didn't really get to do much, but never mind. It's about to end now too. I mean, if anything, like I feel bad, like I really do, because no one comes and sort of checks the stream out and comes to, you know, sort of chat. I mean, I see people hop in and hop out, and as soon as I see them hop out, well, oh shit, yeah, I'm getting your messages replay. I don't know why it does that. It's done that before with someone else who was.
Destroyed it with 3 minutes left and rats killed us.
Yeah, I've just got your messages again playing in my ears. I don't know why it does that. It's actually really annoying because I think, like, as it starts to play, I think it's a new message, but it's not. It's like really sort of throws me off. But yeah, no worries, bro. I'm just gonna, like, I feel bad. Like that's what I was gonna say, and then the friggin' messages started replaying in my ears. But I appreciate the tip, bro, with the couriers. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get that done before the season's over. So that'd definitely be a big help as far as getting a couple of the turbine compressors. But yeah, I'll cut the stream anyways. Like, I feel bad because you came out and, you know, you're just chatting and stuff, and no one ever does. So definitely appreciate you, man. Let me get rid of these notifications. There we go. But yeah, you enjoy the rest, bro. And I'll be streaming later if you ever want to come back and, you know, just hang out for a bit or whatever and chat. You know, you're more than welcome. Thank you, bro, and you as well. Take care.